Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Patrick. Before tonight's episode, just wanted to say a quick thank you because this is our 11th episode, and I have a couple people that I really wanted to say something to before this episode goes out. Kennedy, you're like helping me on all of these episodes, and that's been huge. Thank you for being so willing to always work with me. Alex, we will be doing Alex's first narration soon. Evan and Jason. Evan does all of the good music. All my actors, real quick. Zoe, Nikki, Taylor, Brandon, Michael, Luis, Kat, Clay, Peyton, Tripp, Kelly, and Andrew. I gotta give a special shout out to DJ Frankie Chi. It's been really fun to work on this show with everybody, and I just gotta say, honestly, thank you to everybody who's helped me. I love you guys, all of you who've seen our show, who've supported me, who have believed in me at all. It's been such a fun, great experience to work with all of you, and here's to 2017.
Welcome. I'm Kennedy, and this is another great episode of my show, Stone Cinema. Tonight, to celebrate the new year, we're gonna talk about the Titanic+Speed adventure. The movie's about this cruise ship that's going out in the Bermuda Triangle to celebrate New Year's. Rose DeWitt and her douchey boyfriend Cal are waiting in line to get on. She's like, I'm excited. And he's like, yeah, babe, whatever. I'm starved. There's this other guy that's watching them from the poor people line. That's Jack. He looks at her and he's like, I'm gonna sneak into that party and talk to her. So they all get on the boat, and the last person to get on is Willem Dafoe, and he's got his whole bag of terror supplies. It looks like he's up to no good. The captain sets sail for where they're gonna have the party and puts on the auto captain. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go enjoy some champagne like a captain should on New Year's. He takes off. Willem Dafoe gets up to the cabin where the captain was. He opens the door and there's no one in there, and he's really disappointed. He's like, oh man, I was looking forward to killing some dudes. He just plugs his laptop in, trying to set a course for this iceberg, and so that's what he does. Where am I? I don't know. Oh, at the party, Rose is dancing a little, and Hal's eating a plate of shrimp puffs. And he's like, oh, these shrimp puffs are really good, but I ate all mine. I'm gonna get some more. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna wait here. And then Jack comes up and he's like, hey girl, what's your name? And she's like, I'm Rose. And he's like, look at my Instagram. And she's like, ooh, those are some very tasteful nudes you've got there. He's like, you wanna be in one? And she's like, yes, shoot me one of your Instagram thoughts. And so they book it. Cal comes back with his plate of shrimp puffs and he's like, where'd they go? Willem Dafoe finishes setting up the course. The ship's right on the path to hit the iceberg. You can see it, and he's like, okay, I put the bike lock on the mast, I'm gonna shoot myself in the face. So that's what he does, and then the boat captain walks back in with his New Year's hat on. He's like, oh shit, what happened here? I guess 2016 was too rough for him. There's an iceberg. Wait, what? I need to do something to salvage the cruise ship captain reputation. So he tries to fix it, and then in Rose's room, she's starting to take off some of her clothes. He's like, okay, yeah, more cleavage. Back at the party, they start doing the countdown. So they're 10, 9, 8. Cal's looking around, and he's like, where are you, Rose? This guy runs outside because he had too much eggnog. He's just gotta let it all out. This guy vomits right into Poseidon's hair, and Poseidon's not happy. So he's just rah! Lets out this godly wail, and that sends this giant rogue wave, and right before the ship hits the iceberg, the wave just flips the boat over, and all the people in the party are upside down. And Cal's where's Rose? I should go check the hotel room. So he starts climbing over a bunch of people who are just laying on the ground in a big pile. Rose puts on her clothes. Jack's like, okay, well, the boat's upside down because the ceiling's the floor, so we should climb down, which is up. They're walking out, and then Cal comes around the corner and he's like, hey. And Rose is like, No, Cal, Yuhei. I'm going with him. He takes the best pictures of me and he really cares. And Jack's like, yeah, buddy, you go away. And Cal like starts chasing them. And then back at the party, like the glass shatters and all the water comes in. And so the boat tilts. Jack and Rose are in a place where they can grab onto the thing. So they grab onto the thing and they're hanging there. And Cal's like sliding down past them and he tries to grab Jack's ankle, and he does. Jack's like, look at my ankle, and Cal's like, no, I'm not gonna let go of your ankle, like, it feels really good in my hands. Jack's like, that's weird, you're weird, and kicks him in the face, and then he falls and dies. And Rose is like, thanks, he was such a douche. And they like climb up the hallway, and at the end of the hallway is this hole where all the propellers are. So Jack's like, okay, we gotta time the jump right. And so they like jump out of the propellers into the water and the boat sinks, and they're the only two people who survive. So they're like swimming and there's a scrap and Jack's like, look, a scrap. She climbs onto it. Jack's like, okay, well, now that you're on the scrap, you're safe. And she's like, well, there's enough room for you on the scrap too, like, get up here. And he's like, no, like, the story would be better if you're the only one on the scrap. And she's like, but there's enough room for you on the scrap. He's like, tell my story. And he's just like swimming away as he says this. He's like, Rose, I'll always remember you. She's like, what are you doing? And he touches the iceberg and freezes into a big block. And then she's like gets picked up by a helicopter crane arm that swoops by. That's just the end of her story. The moral of the story is, if you are a like potential lover and you're looking for a new lover, maybe, and it's New Year's and you think maybe New Year's is a good time to swap out lovers, maybe don't think that New Year's is a good time to swap out lovers, because turns out that the universe has other plans for New Year's lovers. Thank you for comment, like, and subscribe. We'll see you back here next week for our exciting rendition of Pulp Fiction. Alex, our star actor, is finally getting over here on the couch.
I'm high on life, never coming down. Clouds of smoke billowing deep into the night. Smoke with me, babe, won't you? Marijuana shimmering, movie screen flickering. Smoke with me, babe, won't you?